Hello everybody, this is Doug from Historical Board Gaming. I thought I'd give you a quick video here on this Friday. Like you've probably seen on other videos, this is kind of historic times right now. A lot of bad things going on with this coronavirus. You know, when there's this many deaths and this pandemic that's going on, it's bad news. So, you know, I asked that everyone adhere to what's best for you and your country, and let's get past this. I know a lot of people are hurting financially, businesses, small business, and all that other stuff. It's not good. I know there's been several people sick. You know, my parents, my wife's parents are over the 80 mark, so you know we're concerned about their health, and we've been staying away from them and they've been staying away from us, things like that. So I wanted to assure everyone here at HBG, you know, I usually come into my office. I spend 90% of my time here by myself. I've got guys in the warehouse and other people, but we do have people washing their hands all the time, using hand sanitizer and all that good stuff. So we are taking very precautionary measures here as well, doing the best we can to assure you your safety. Real quick, couple things I wanted to go over. Of course, just as I say that, now I can't find my notes. Hold on one second. Okay, first thing, guys, I know I've addressed this before. Addresses, shipping addresses, it's killing us. Don't get me wrong, it's a small percent, but the people that don't give us complete addresses, we use ShipStation, and it verifies the address, US, Canada, several other countries, but not all the countries get verified. So if you don't have an address, we don't know if it's right or not. We're just taking what you have on your shipping information and putting it in there. Sometimes with experience, we kind of know something's not right, it's missing this or that, so we'll email you. But I've had people in the US not give us correct cities, correct zip codes, apartment numbers, the wrong street with, you know, a different city, things like that. And, you know, when ShipStation verifies it, it flags a problem, and we try to, you know, get it remedied before we send it. Now, we have had several packages that we've sent, especially abroad. It's not claimed, it sits there in customs or wherever it's sitting, and the person get in contact, then it comes back, and then the person gets upset with us that it was returned, and then they want me to send another package. Well, I tell them I'm not sending another package until I receive that package. And 9 times out of 10, we do receive the package back, but it takes time. We tried, I know we had an incident, and I saw it on a forum, that the guy wanted a package returned to him because the address was incorrect. And we said, yes, we'll send it, but we are waiting for that package to come back. And it did come back a few days later, and we sent the package. So, you know, people got to understand that. And here in the States, we have had several people that have put wrong addresses, and it's been returned, and they've, you know, paid for shipping again. In the US, it's not that bad, but when you start going Canada and abroad, shipping can get quite high. So I ask you to verify your shipping address. Look at it, double check it before you hit the send button. Look at your accounts. You know, make sure it's all correct in there, and everything will be good. Let's see, what do I have down here? I have Global War 36. A lot of people should have already received their maps. We've had nothing but good comments on the map. I have seen a few people that say, why didn't you do this, or why didn't you do that? And I understand everyone's got their preferences, and you know, we can't make everybody happy, but I think 99.9% of the people were happy. So I think we did a good job. Accolades to all the designers and artists who were involved. I think it was great. I'm just blown away by that 5 foot by 10 foot map that 20 something people had ordered. And I didn't know that many people had room for that large of a map. But I saw one guy post on Facebook, and he's laying next to it. It's huge. I'd love to play on that map one day. So maybe at our convention. ManeuversCon has been moved to December 4th through 6th, so it's not in April. As you know, probably a lot of things have been canceled, moved, postponed, things like that. So, but yeah, I'd love to play in December. When we do play Global 36 at the con, it will be on a 5x10, so we'll get it out there and it'll be fun. So, reference sheets for the Global 36, they've been posted. We've had a lot of people, not a lot, but a fair amount of people send us stuff for what they found. So we have marked everything up. I spent hours, with the emails and marking up one sheet for the person that's making all the changes. I was told I'm supposed to have the changes by this coming Sunday night, and then I'll post them, hopefully if I get them Sunday night, I'll post them Monday. So all the reference sheets will be hopefully 100% correct, which they won't be, but they'll at least be 99, the old 99.9% correct. And, we're still asking people, when they're reposted, to go through, not to go through them, but when you're playing, make notes. If there's problems and you see something or a mistake or something's unclear, send it to us. Send it to Doug at historicalboardgaming.com. I've got a folder. I'm dropping all the stuff in there, then I go through it. So I think we made a lot of good catches on these reference sheets for this next time that's being published on Monday. So I just asked for that. The rules are still in the works. So, like I said, they've been major delayed, but the ones on the website, they're pretty much final. I think there's a couple little things that were added for clarity, but not changed. So, just giving you a heads up on that. Expansions. The expansions have been updated as well. If you go to the expansion, there's one for V2 map and one for a V3 map. The V3, of course, has territorial changes, some value changes on units, additional units. So we made the changes to that. And again, those are going to need to be going through and, people playing the game and things like that. Brian, General Hand Grenade, had gone through Canada at War and had sent it to me. So between his marks and then my marks, and then we had a couple other people comment on Canada at War expansion, I made an update a few days ago, and we're dating it. So if you go there and it'll say updated, March 14th, 20. So you can see like, oh, I don't have the latest one, so you can go in there and get it. So Canada at War of the expansion is the only one that's been updated of the expansions. We hope to get the other ones updated soon as well. And we're going to have a whole nother release of expansions. Not every one of them, but like the Spanish Civil War, the one that's out, very popular, but we're going through it, streamlining it, kind of like a V3 from V2. We're making it better. We'll continue with the Spanish Civil War set as it is, but we'll have one that's actually expanded a little bit more than it is. Same with like Africa Corps and Netherlands at War, things like that. So you'll see those down the road. A lot of work involved in those, just like everything else. So I wanted to touch on Global War 85. We have multiple Facebook pages, probably 10 or 11, all for the different Global War, America, things like that. So we hope you like them. Please like them. Get involved. I know Chris Atkins, who goes by Admiral Seabass, is working on Global War 85. We've been talking, communicating, going back and forth. He's been doing a great job. Great. I've never seen a guy more organized and spells everything out, so it's real easy for me and Will or anyone else involved, Elijah, and we actually have a couple other people. Greg, I think, is going to come on board to help out and really work on that. I know you've seen a lot of the new sculpts that we're working on and getting them sized correctly. Hey, barrels are breaking, so we'll redo the mold, or not the mold, but the 3D model to make sure it's going to work for it. And so real exciting. I know some of those F-117 stealth and B-2 bombers, he painted in black. They look great. And I'm getting ready to send him another box today of stuff, some markers for his space exploration, or not exploration, but satellites and things like that. That's part of the game. So that'll be really neat. So look at the 1985, look at 1965. Misha's been working on that one. And, you know, we're still going a little bit. 1914 is coming along. I've got a couple guys supposed to come in May. Will, me, and Bob talked yesterday, a little conference call on it, went through some things, and I keep making some changes here and there, so they're having to adapt to me. But good ideas. Designers are working very hard on this, so to get some great games out to you. So I just wanted to give you, heads up on that. And my attention's been on 36, and rightly so. I had to get a lot of stuff worked out on that. We're going to be moving to the 2025, which is very close as well. So I wanted to rest assured that everything is moving. Sometimes a little slower than not. I got a lot of markers in the works. I know the markers for like the satellites for all 85 and 65 stuff, cosmonauts, astronauts, spacewalk, moon landing. I got markers for them, and so we'll get those on the site as well. Some of you guys are like, well, I don't really need those. I'm strictly World War II, and that's fine. But we do have other people in other eras that want the stuff for their games. They've got homemade games, self-made games, and things like that. So there's some really cool markers coming, and we are working. I know I've got I think I made an intel marker and a counterintelligence marker, and those are be coming. Did some new NATO markers. So next week you're going to see a lot of new markers hit the website, as well as some other things, some more 3D printed stuff. So I'm going to try to show you a little bit more, but I do want to show you some things up here that we're doing. A couple things. I'm going to put this camera around. A couple things. Here's the camera. If you go into our 3D printed stuff, like the atomic bomb, we've got it for $4.95 for 5 of them. But and I made them very affordable. That's just a hair under $1 a piece. A lot of our models, like this one, I want to say the Leichter Kampfwagen 1 and 2, $8.95 for 5. But a lot of these models, if you look here, it says quantity pricing. So if you buy one set of 5 at $8.95, but if you buy 2 sets of 5, which is 10 models, they're $7.95 a set. If you buy 3 sets of these, which is 15, 5 times 3, 15, they're $6.95 per 5. So that brings the price a lot further down. Now, not every model is like that. Like I said, these are $1 a piece. You just have to look. These times 5, $4.95. But some of our ships are priced individually because they're bigger. They take longer to do. Maneuvers Con, like I said, 2020, December 4th through 6th. So if you were planning on coming, please go there, sign up, all that good stuff. I also wanted to show you this on our website. Of course, I've changed this. I need to change that other thing with the pre-order. If you go to markers, of course, if you click on markers, you get these banners, right? Or you can go down. There's one called Complete List at the bottom. And there's a list of all the markers we have. So if you click on it, every one of them is clickable, hyperlinked right into our site. So if you're trying to find something, go to this complete list. As you can see, they're all there. Now, if I miss something, let me know. Doug at historicalboardgaming.com, and say, hey, I can't find this marker. I know I've seen it before. So this should be a big help. They're also categorized, but sometimes those categories can be confusing. So, but we have moved some stuff around. Games and maps, got to go to World War II now. Global maps are there. And then we've got the V3. There's V2 still available. Global 39. If you hit on V3, it's got the game, expansions, accessories, expansions, download rules. That's where all the rules are, and reference sheets. So there you go. The game itself, not just the game. But, you know, we've got a lot of accessories now. Dice tray, you can order battle boards. You know, I know several people have been ordering extra battle boards, or technology tiles with the wood, and battle board markers, your base set, calendar marker. And I understand some people didn't get a calendar marker, and we just ask you, you know, your next order, if you didn't get one, just put a note in the comments, say, hey, drop a calendar marker in there, and we'll do. It's not a problem, and we do appreciate that. You know, we got mugs, we got mouse pad, power bank. We got a really nice poster, 2 foot by 3 foot poster, and we've got some coasters. 2 foot by 3 foot poster. You know, most of the people have pre-ordered. Everyone got them, so they're really cool. So anyway, a lot of cool stuff, a lot of new stuff. You know, we're constantly adding to our box sets. We've got a little bit of everything in all the different wars. So, you know, a lot of you, of course, are World War II. You know, if you go in the different ones. Germany is actually split up because there's just so much of it. But we've got a lot of companies, and actually we've ordered some more, so we'll be adding a couple more probably for next week. So, and the markers are done the same way. You know, we've got now the accessories. Those have been changed around. You know, I got the battle books, battle charts, battle labels, clay chips, dice chips and trays, flight stands, liquid acrylics, more accessories, realistic resources. If you go to the flight stands, we got the ones for sale, but we also are selling these magnets, and I'll show you a little bit about that. More accessories. You know, we've got glue. You know, there's some sand timers. So anyway, just wanted to show you some of that. Of course, we always have the sales stuff. So anyway, I'm going to show you something real quick. Just so you, a couple things. Here's some 3D pieces there. I'm going to turn this around so I can actually see if I can get it to turn around. Well, great. It's not flipping. Well, here you go. We got some 3D pieces there. We got a GMC 2.5 ton truck. We got a Fat Boy atom bomb. We've got a 3D. These are all 3D. We've got an old Derrick, and we got a Fokker DR1 triplane, German. I painted one red over there for the Red Baron, but the Fokker, you can see the three things. So anyway, we've been selling all those old Derricks. We've only got them for $1 a piece. Atom bombs are $4.95 for 5. And right now, through the end of the month, and this is, you're gonna have to do this correctly or you won't get one. If you want a Fokker DR1, or you want an atom bomb, or you want a truck, or you want an old Derrick, let us know in the comments and we will drop one in for you. That way you can check out our 3D pieces and see how they are. So freebie with an order, of course. It's got to be in the comments. I'm not going to take emails, messengers, texts, voicemails. Hey, I forgot. I'm sorry. This is only for people ordering to the end of March, last day of March, and just say in the comments of the order, okay? I have to be that way just because we've got way too many people, hey, I forgot to do this, I got to do that, and I try to accommodate, but when I give free stuff out, it's hard. Decals from Combat Miniatures, we got 3 new ones. German insignia there. And then we got a Japanese flight decal, flight deck decal, I should say, there. So that one's new. It's the FLD 019 for the Shinano. And then we're also carrying over here, you can see X-Acto knife. We got sanding sticks, vice grip, some extra blades. The magnets, and cutting mat. Everyone got some of these coasters, and we're going to do a little giveaway. This is a power bank. Got the little cord. I've got our historical board gaming on one side, which is just a wrap, and then we got the Global War stuff with yours truly right there is the American, and Will's the German, Morton's there is the British guy, and Delijah's the Japanese guy. So that's us. So the contest is on the YouTube. Well, there's a couple. I want either give me a rule for one of these pieces, and we'll post them on our website, you know, for people who comes up with different rules. So that's the contest. You've got to do that, and you'll get a power bank. So I'm only going to do that to the end of the week. So by today's Friday, it ends next Thursday, and then I'll go through them and pick one. So you'll get a power bank sent to you, mailed anywhere in the world, and that's the deal. The coasters, I put the coasters there for a reason, and I don't remember why, but I at least wanted to show them to you. They're double-sided. So anyway, that's about all I got, guys. I want everyone to know we're thinking about you. We want you to be safe. Sorry, I got my big old hand in there. I just wanted to go over a few things. I've got the decals there. I went over all the other stuff. So the contest is for that power bank, ends next Thursday. Put a comment about a rule and for one of those 3D pieces, and we'll put it on our website under those. Now, right now, the GMC truck and the Fokker DR1 are not for sale, but they will be by next week. The atom bomb and the oil derrick you can find on there. So we do appreciate everything. Everyone stay safe, and we'll see you next week. I hope to do another video next Friday. So again, email me, Doug@historicalboardgaming.com, and I'll make everything accessible for everyone on the rules and references and all that good stuff. So over and out, take care, and we'll see you next week.